Great, great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, 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 set. No touch. No touch. No touch. No touch. Great, 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 set. No touch. Great, 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 set. No touch. Great, 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 set. No touch. Shut up. Great, 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 set. No touch. No touch. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, 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 set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, 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 set. No touch. Great, great, set. No, touch. Great, 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 set. No, touch. Great, 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 set. No, touch. No, touch, set. No, touch. No, touch, set. No, touch.
I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey. Shoot him out, shot like, hey. Hit the red dot like, hey. Finger on the like, hey, 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 hey.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to. Good luck. You're on your own.
Great, great, set. No, touch. No, touch, set. No, touch. Great, 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 set. No, touch. No, touch, set. No, touch. Great, 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 set. No, touch. Great, 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 set. No, touch.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Eagles and the Ravens coming up next.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Look at that. We can practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate, you can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? He squats 600 pounds. You run like a running back. And then he showed last year he can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks, too. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's on the move. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Oh, they're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Completed here to Uzama. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Takes the snap on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Decades before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick that was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, it is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, in the pocket, and as a franchise quarterback.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and yard.
Hey, report.
Another run for Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just... churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, he keeps it left on the option. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Throwing here, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards to pick up there, and that's gonna bring up 3rd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one's incomplete over the middle.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, they're gonna throw it! He finds him beyond the marker. And they're gonna bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw is Pickett. Got a man open. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Pickett will look to throw. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Pickett set to pass. Has the connection to Gainwell. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. On first down, they'll run. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Option design here. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens who have it 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. Quick hitter complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. He finds the open man there, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go play action on first. He's got it, room to run. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They motion the slot man right. From the 21. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
Let's go now.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Well, now, Kate, a major decision, and you could just feel the angst on the sideline. Do you really want to challenge a front that just held up on 3rd and goal? And if so, well, you better be creative to get the job done.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. Look to throw. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations, like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They stick with Gainwell. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. From the 44 here on second down. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it. Complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes, and he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First and 10, they're going to throw. Catch made by Mitchell. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a real short gain here, tackled at the 22. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They'll run here on first down. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. First throw for the backup now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. McKee looking to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Here's McKee. It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Running right with Mitchell. And he'll go down at the 16-yard line after a decent gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the 16. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 36. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Got his man on the in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
They're throwing it. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
2nd and 8.
They bring their tight end left. Throwing now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This finds Likely. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Now to throw. He's got a man left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. To throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incomplete.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead inside our final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Now still throwing, and this is intercepted. Arthur Millette with the INT. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings. This is the development trait. Superstar and Superstar X Factor players will progress faster over time. Players can improve. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each player's motivations will determine how interested that player is in re-signing with your team or joining your team as a... This is the Abilities tab. This player has a zone ability. This is a...